Board Game Geek has inducted its first 25 games into the Board Gaming Hall of Fame, and I could not be more excited about it. If you don't know me, I'm Kylie at Games Unlimited. I match people with games. And last year, I went through the Board Game Geek Top 100, comparing those numbers and those metrics to how those games sell in my brick and mortar store here at Games Unlimited. And there's a big disjunct there. A lot of the reason, as I said during that series, is that the people rating games on Board Game Geek have a propensity to really like heavier games, longer, expensive strategy games, lots of miniatures, the sorts of things that don't necessarily sell in a brick and mortar space when you have a wide swath of customers and you're bringing a lot of new people into the hobby. But rating games based on popular consensus is very different from having a jury of people who are meticulously selecting games to go into a Hall of Fame, a Game of the Year, something like that. As someone who has served on game juries in the past, I know how much work goes into it because you're trying to find things that don't just ride the wave of what's hot right now, but really have a long-standing impact on the hobby. So I'm very glad that Board Game Geek now has a Hall of Fame, and I'm going to use this series to go through those 25 games and talk about not only their impact on the hobby, but how do they do in a retail setting. I can tell you right now, looking at those 25 games, the vast majority of them are games that we still stock, we still carry, we still sell them, we still talk about them. So it's a fantastic list. I can't wait to get started with the first one, which I believe is Diplomacy, and maybe you'll hate me after that one and we'll never talk again. I'm Kylie at Games Unlimited. Go unbox some fun.